It's an old rivalry, but not a constant one. They first played in 1895. They last met in 1995. Georgia will kick off. They won the toss and deferred to the second half. And the opening kickoff from Brett Kerouac goes out of bounds. His second start because of the injury to Tyler Watts. It's Sean Williams. He went 80 yards on the first play from scrimmage last Saturday night in Fayetteville. He picks up a quick 7 on this one. There's the draw play. Sean Williams across the 45-yard line.
He's a low-line drive, directional kicker. So they're going to try to kick away from Damian Gary and down the football.
Gary returned one for a touchdown in last week's win against New Mexico State. This is a fine punt. Chases Gary back to the 9. And good special teams work for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
He still hasn't put up great numbers, but a great opportunity for him today to lead his football team.
And off to Musa Smith, number 32. And the leading ground gainer for Georgia. Out to the 25-yard line. The tackle made by Jared Johnson. Knight snaps it back. 3-man Alabama rush. Pass is complete left side. First down, Georgia, as Terrence Edwards gathers it in front of Charlie Pepra, number 26. Second down and 5 after the penalty. Here's Green. Draw play, Musa Smith. Got some room coming right. A lot of room. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That's a first down 10 at the 41-yard line. No score in the early moments. Here comes the blitz. Green comes left. The catch is made at the 35-yard line by Terrence Edwards, a very active receiver here in the early moments of the game. This is an explosive offense. We've heard that all year, but they rank dead last in the SEC coming into this game, but looking very impressive on this opening drive. And this is Tony Milton, number 9. Here's Green, pumps, goes deep in the corner, man coverage, Madison defending, and the ball is dropped, the flag is thrown. This one, I think, is going to be first down and goal at the 1-yard line.
But he's 5'9", and Fred Gibson is 6'4". That's a good matchup for the Bulldogs.
Here's the toss to Musa Smith, JT Wall in front. Musa Smith strolls in untouched. Touchdown, Georgia. 15-yard run.
They just destroyed the left side. I mean, the right side of the Alabama defense just got caved in on that play.
And they will blitz. Here's Coyle, finds Sean Williams out of the backfield, breaks a tackle, breaks another. First down on 3rd and 12. Second down and 10. Here's Coyle dropping back with a lot of time. Nice pattern run by Dre Fulgham. And he is loose across the 40 and knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
He didn't just say it once. I mean, he repeated himself 3 times. And, you know, you can't make too much of it, but I think that the Georgia team has answered that call so far.
Mike Ziefel with the field goal attempt. It is good from 47 yards out. This is Ziefel, who just kicked the 47-yard field goal.
There's a sky kick.
Right. Very short, taken by Edwards at the 15-yard line. And Edwards coming right out of one tackle, being chased out of another. He's got great speed, and he's across the 45-yard line.
So they've really been able to kind of give him some rest the last couple of weeks, and he looks real energized today running the football.
Second down and 7. Here's Green rolling to his left. Intercepted by Gerald Dixon, number 4. There's Fulgham in motion on first down and 10. Coyle across the middle, got a man. Big play to his W back, Clint Johnson. The absence of Lane Bearden brings Mike Ziefel on to punt for the second time in the ball game. Goes left, away from Damian Gary, very effective. Well, he's 2 for 2.
Yeah, perfect. It's not a hurry-up offense, but it's a no-huddle to keep the defense from switching people.
Here's the handoff to Smith. He heads left. Contact made. Breaks the first tackle. Gets across the 15. 3rd and 3 at the 17. A 7-3 game. Here's Green with time. And it is into the hands of Reggie Brown, number 1.
Alabama coming into the game, the number 1 team in the conference, rushing the football, and Georgia 11 out of 12.
Play fake. Green, trouble. Down. Antoine Odom, number 98, got him. Georgia leads at a 15-yard run. There's Kendall Moorhead going offside. So this one's going to go in Georgia's favor. There is a fumble and a scramble for the ball.
Offside on the defense. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
And several of his teammates joined in a chorus. Said, we're staying.
I guess they call it, look at this formation. What in the world?
And that one.
Did you see that?
It was a little weird. So Brody Coyle will take it under center. Here's Johnson in motion. And the handoff to Shad Williams going left. And skips into the secondary out to the 31-yard line. Who have returned both a punt and a kickoff for a touchdown in an NCAA game. Here's the toss left. A lot of room down the left side. Ray Hudson, number 27. Big Alabama gain. He was out with the sprained left foot. Senior quarterback who's such a leader on this team. And here's the handoff. And it's Shad Williams, the transfer from Texas Tech, who has made his way to Alabama and then began his coaching career at NAIA Southwestern College. Here's the quarterback sneak. And Coyle picks it up to the 39-yard line. Coyle, very modest numbers. He's 3 of 10 and has overthrown several receivers. He'll pull it back again. He's got a man wide open, finds him. Blocked.
David Pollock.
And picked up by Bruce Thornton. And Thornton steps out of bounds. David Pollock again.
Mark Richt said he loves coaching guys like him.
Here's Green, dodges a tackle, finds Gibson. And Gibson out at the 35-yard line. Well, David Pollock grew up as a fullback. He played pee-wee ball with David Green. David Green had a redshirt season. He was the host for Pollock when Pollock came. Here's J.T. Wall. Barrels all the way out to the 46-yard line.
Give the big dog a bone. I mean, you got to throw the fullback a bone every now and then.
3rd and 7, blitz. Green, nice catch.
The question is, where are they going to mark him down? Because Damian Gary had to come back a little bit for the football.
That was a 9-yard gain, good for the first down with the need of 7. Play action, Green, pressure from the backside, goes deep for Gibson, and Madison and Gibson.
What a catch!
He got it, touchdown!
Anthony Madison was in perfect position, but the ball was underthrown by David Green. They've done a good job of directional kicking. Let's see what they do here.
Gary returned one last week, 71 yards.
There it is again. That's perfect.
That is a terrific punt. Wow! My goodness, Michael Ziefel. Shad Williams, the transfer from Texas Tech, playing in his first season at Alabama, awaits this at his own 45-yard line. And the return on all the way. Williams out of the sunlight, grabs it, slips the tackle, looks for a block from Odom, doesn't quite get it, but he does have good field position, and there are no flags on this return. This is only the 4th time that these two teams have played each other while both ranked in the top 25. Only the 4th time ever. Here's Coyle, drills it. There's the pass. The authority that people here hope to see a lot. 3rd down. Coyle goes for Fulgham. Got it. Touchdown, Alabama. Snap is good. Ricochet.
What?
No good.
And of running the ball effectively enough to keep Alabama honest.
Musa Smith rumbles up the middle and out to the 29-yard line, rather.
Try to run a couple more plays. If you're going to try to run the clock out, you're running again to Musa.
Kenny King, number 55, with the tackle. One of the 3 seniors on that defensive line for Alabama. And they are in no hurry now to run the next play. 15 seconds to go.
Well, I think Georgia answered the biggest question coming into this game. Would they be tough enough to play and to beat Alabama? And I think the answer is definitely yes. They were very physical.
And it is 2nd down and 5 right now. 14-9. Georgia again backs in the eye. There's a fumble. Scramble for the ball, and it's picked up by Herschel Bolden of the Alabama Crimson Tide yesterday. And Croyle slips.
There's a fumble.
It's fumbled back. The bad exchange, Croyle and Sean Williams. And Georgia gets it back.
Unbelievable. Now, again, this is a young quarterback in Brody Croyle.
And Green gets to start with a fresh set of downs. Quick setup. Fires it out to his left, and that's Edwards out to the 35-yard line.
So they did what they needed to do up front.
Here's the draw play. Bruce S. Smith in the secondary and all the way across the 50 to the 45.
Averaging 112 yards per game. They get 108 in the first half, and they hold Alabama to 57.
Tony Milton, number 9.
Fred Gibson, single coverage down at the bottom.
There's Green. Looks left. And that's Michael Johnson, number 25, with the catch. And a pickup of 12 yards.
And they've not allowed that defensive front that has been so good for Alabama to control the football game.
There's J.T. Wall, the fullback, with a rare carry. And look at him struggle down to the 11-yard line. Here is an equally significant 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you want a touchdown instead of a field goal here if you can help it.
Wall got the first down at the 9-yard line. Left hash mark, Kilgo. That's a snap that was low. He gets the hold down, and Bennett knocks it through from 43. Fine job by Jonathan Kilgo of getting the ball in place for Billy Bennett's 43-yard field goal.
So many breakdowns and plays in the special teams that have decided football games.
On first down, play action, Brody Croyle chased by Pollock. Delivers it a little low, but catchable.
You know, coming out of high school, they didn't think he was big enough or fast enough, and he's proved that wrong.
Here's Croyle. He got Sean Williams to the 30-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. Michael Ziefel has had a standout afternoon punting in place of the injured Lane Bearden. This one, low, returnable.
Got careless with that one.
Yes, he did. There's Damian Gary, one-on-one. Flag is down. Gary is down. He's at the 30. Nice high and very deep. Williams drifts back 10 yards and takes it at the 20. Tackled at the 27-yard line. Will take it and pitch it to the right side to Santonio Beard, and he gets a block from Sam Collins. And they move the ball all the way out across the 42-yard line.
His ability to improvise, to get rid of the football, to make something happen as a young freshman, very impressive.
There's Williams getting a block out on the corner from Brandon Greer. 2:42 to go, third quarter. Second down and 8 at the 41. Here's the option pitch back. Left side, Ray Hudson. He's got some speed. He breaks the tackle. Hudson. Touchdown. Flag is down as well, back at the 38-yard line.
And it's going to come back.
During the run, holding gets the offense, 10-yard penalty, replay second down.
I'm going to say something here. I love Tyler Watts. I think he's a great kid. He's a great competitor. But he cannot make this throw. I mean, Brody Croyle got rid of it quick and zipped it right in there in the seam to Zach Fletcher.
Brian Bostic from 36 yards out. Yes. I was leaning on the no.
And that was nearly blocked. I mean, Georgia got great pressure up on the inside and almost blocked that kick.
First down and 10, Georgia. Here's David Green. Coming left, he finds Fred Gibson. And Gibson knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
I really like the mixing it up on first down that Mark Richt has had with Georgia.
And a game to match this afternoon. 17-12 as we start the fourth quarter play. Play action, Green. Right side, Gibson. He's with Herschel Bolden out there. And one-on-one. Third and 10, 3 men down. Here they come for Alabama. Here comes a delayed blitz. Green has Damian Gary open inside the 25. After the penalty on Damian Gary, it's first down from the 38-yard line. Here's Green going for it all to Terrence Edwards. In stride, touchdown Georgia. Anthony Madison, for the second time in this ball game, has been victimized. Coyle on third down out of the shotgun. Pumps, drills it. Sam Collins has it. And it's going to be a first down, Alabama, across the 50 at the 49. Sean Jones with the tackle. First down and 10 from the 49. Here's Coyle. Fakes to Williams. Goes to Williams. And
that's interference.
Clemens was interfering with him. In Arkansas, Tennessee play this evening. Third and 10. Coyle fires to Sean Williams. Darts out of the Boss Bailey tackle. Struggles, fights for it, and has it.
I just raise up and throw the ball right to the slot receiver.
Option play to Ray Hudson. Cuts inside the 15, down at the 10, still struggling, and he's finally tackled at the 8-yard line. It might be the 7. Inside give. And a flag is thrown on the far side of the field as Greg McLean, the fullback, gets a rare carry.
The end of a very hot afternoon. Georgia's defense, you see the hands on the hips a little bit.
Fulgham again. Play action. Coyle coming right. Looks for his tight end. Leaps. Tries to break the plane and does. The line judge was right there. And there is a flag down.
Donald Clark was crossing the formation and was held in the back of the end zone.
Holding on the defense. The penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Left side, Gibson almost dropped it. Picked off, intercepted by Charlie Peppra. And Peppra goes in, and Alabama has the lead.
You go for 2 to make Georgia have to kick a field goal to tie the football game.
Option play, Coyle cuts back. This time he gets it again. No, they're going to say no.
Boy, I thought he stuck the football over the plane again, but maybe they said his knee was down before he reached the football.
Gibson, who had 3 fumbles in the 2 games prior to this one, could not hang on to that pass from Green, taken away by Peppra. Now Gibson tries to make amends on the kickoff return, and he's going to do just that. Out near the 40-yard line before he is knocked down. That was on Tyler Watt's t-shirt. Special, we're all together is what it stands for in this NCAA sanctioned period of time. First and 10. 1-point ball game. Tony Milton goes right across the 40 to the 38-yard line. 7:10 to go.
David Green has made a couple big-time throws in this drive, showing great poise.
Comes a rush from the corner. Brooks Daniels, number 18.
Unblocked.
He heads left. Bounces. Nice punt.
Yep, nice kick.
The snap is back for Ziepel. And this one not terribly effective.
Got away from him, went to the middle of the field.
Here's Gary inside the 35 to the 33-yard line.
I think that ball went off the side of his foot. He was trying to kick it left, and I think that ball went off the side of his foot and ended up in the middle of the field, right where he didn't want it.
They need about 5 or 6 to get him in that spot. Here's a reverse that is faked, and Musa Smith heads left and gets down to the 25-yard line. Cornelius Wortham makes the tackle. They'll go with the power eye now on 3rd and 1.
He was recruited to Georgia originally as a fullback.
Musa Smith.
Got it.
That will give them time and a fresh series of downs. Clarification. Toss left. Smith inside the 20. And down at the 17-yard line, Anthony Bryant, number 97, makes the tackle. I formation, Wall, the blocking back. Musa Smith, the tailback. They'll give it to Musa Smith. He keeps it in the center of the field, and that brings up a 3rd down.
Odom, a tall, rangy defensive end, will probably try to get up in the air right in the middle of the pack.
Brian Jordan will snap it. Jonathan Kilgo will hold it. Billy Bennett will attempt it. Georgia has never won in Tuscaloosa, but they have now reclaimed the lead.
Rock solid there, boy. I think that guy right there answered the call today. David Green has been criticized the last couple weeks. Played well.
Here's Croyle, intercepted. Picked off on the far side by Thomas Davis. And this one's going to go to the Bulldogs of Georgia.
And today was a great opportunity to shut people up. And you know what? They did. And they got another chance to do it next week at home against Tennessee.
David Green, the Georgia Bulldogs.
The only remaining unbeaten team in the Southeastern Conference.
And they go to 5-0. There's his dad, Rick, and his mom, Kay. And the Georgia Bulldogs are 5-0 for the first time since 1982, which, not so coincidentally, was the last time they won an SEC championship. Some guy named Herschel Walker was around.
Pretty fair player.
Billy Bennett, field goal from 32 yards away. David Green, our player of the game. 15 of 27, 224 yards. Great presence.
Yes.
In the last quarter of play. And let's go down on the field. Jill Arrington's with Mark Richt. He inadvertently or vertently became a part of the story in this game. The Georgia Bulldogs come from behind. They win it by 2. First victory ever in Tuscaloosa. For Jill Arrington, Todd Blackledge, and our entire CBS crew, I'm Vern Lundquist. Tim Brando along with scores and highlights after this.